it's the men's contest between the Springfield Bulldogs and the STA Falcons. Starting tonight at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Willie Cheney. Also at guard, a 6' senior, number 5, Fred Hilliard. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 14, Stephen Erdy. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Brian Gibbs. And also at forward, a 6'1" junior, number 40, Tobias McGee. Head coach of the Bulldogs, Mark Erdy. Assistant is Mike Stant. Their record is 24-3 overall, 8-1, 8-0 in District 8-2A, and they are the number 1 team in Class 2A in the beautiful state of Louisiana. And starting tonight for the STA Falcons, number 3, Tim DePaula. Number 4, Gary Maitland. Number 5, Byron Robertson. Number 14, Rusty Davis. And number 20, John Tonini. Head coach of the STA Falcons, Coach Earl Goff. They are 20-7 overall, 7-1 in District 8-2A, and their only blemish coming at the hands of these Bulldogs 2.5 weeks ago. This should be a great one. And I tell you what, the number 1 team comes to town, Marty, and STA can play as good as they did the last time, keep Byron Robertson out of foul trouble, and continue to keep the pace up. They have a good shot at pulling off the upset here this evening in front of a hostile crowd.
Well, they do, Deke, and of course, this being the most important game of the season to date, it is for the district championship. It is everything tonight. And if there is an advantage, and a slight advantage, St. Thomas, because being at home, but you look on the flip side, it could be a disadvantage because of the intimidation factor of Springfield. They beat you by 20. They're ranked number 1 in the state, and you just mentally, do you think you can beat Springfield? So it looks to be an exciting and great game tonight, and I just cannot wait. Packed stands tonight, Deke. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Some people that have never even seen basketball are here tonight. So it looks to be an exciting game, and early on, the Springfield fans are getting on the franchise, Mr. Byron Robertson. So we're going to have it all tonight, folks.
No question about it. That's what it's about. Atmosphere is the best. And there's a good atmosphere this evening. Once again, tonight's game being brought to you by the River Stop in Springfield. King Caves make fresh daily all the way to Mardi Gras. Overstuffed po' boys on homemade French bread. Made by the Donut King himself. 34 years of donut making experience. Folks, tell me, trust me, delicious food, great atmosphere, good clean place. The River Stop right on the corner in Springfield. North Lake Sail and Painting. North Lake Sail and Painting is locally owned and operated and is the oldest sailor center in this area. Located at 123 South K Street in Hammond, and can be called at 542-7187. North Lake Sail and Painting, proud supporters of St. Thomas Aquinas Athletics. Also bringing you tonight's contest, a 3-way one-stop in Springfield, located on Highway 14, Highway 43. They now have delicious boiled crawfish, whole smoked chicken, and the best barbecue ribs in town. The 3-way one-stop in Springfield. Tell them Deke Bellavia sent you. And Marty, we're getting ready to tee it up here for the Dogs and the Falcons. Maitland in the middle for the Falcons. Chipped up and controlled by Tonini. Tonini in the corner to Robertson. He'll spot him from 3. Shots up, big good. Number 5 from way downtown, Byron Robertson. 3-0 is the score, and the crowd is up and in it early. 7:44 remaining in the first. Drive inside the paint. Quick foul call. And number 5, he's a quick one, Marty. That's the main man, Fred Hilliard. He and Willie Cheney, all the point threats for the Dogs.
Well, Deke, what you have in Springfield is you have 5 guys that can run, jump, and shoot, and they are an exciting and quick basketball team. And right now, Springfield using their quicknesses. I know it's early on, but they've got 2 quick fouls on St. Thomas, and that's not a good sign if you're a Falcon.
No question about it. One thing that plagued the Falcons earlier was foul trouble. They'll have to stay out of that as much as possible. and as long as possible, especially 5, Robertson. Number 3, Willie Cheney's first shot's up and good. 3-1 is the score. Cheney's second shot's up and good. No, and that's a lane violation. Shot waved off. 3-1 is the score. And the Dogs coming with that vaunted press. Robinson will have to break it. He'll look, loses the handle. And now they break it. Tanini with the basketball. Nice pass. Back down to Tanini. Over to Maitland. 3 seconds in the lane. Called, and the officials they'll probably feel, the teams will feel each other out more, and hopefully the officiating will be a little bit better than it was last time.
Well, Dig, that's true, but I don't like what I'm saying early on. You know, good officials, you don't notice them. Thus far, these guys are just calling everything and trying to get noticed, and I hate to talk about officials, but, I mean, let them play.
Point well taken. Robinson climbs the chalk. Nice up and under. Shots up and off the mark. Chip ball in and a foul on the floor. Number 14, Rusty Davis, should go to the line. 3-1 is the score. 7:04 remaining in the first period. And Martin, did you see that fake by Robinson? He walked the baseline, nearly got it in, but Davis was fouled, and he'll be at the line shooting here for the Falcons.
Indeed, one thing that I'm seeing that I hadn't seen in the last game is St. Thomas is being a little more aggressive. I think they feel a little more comfortable at home, and thus far, it's early on, but it's a much better start than it was 2 weeks ago.
Davis hits one. The Falcons now lead 4-1. 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Glad you could join us. Great night for high school basketball here on the STA campus in Hammond. Cheney with the basketball. Swing it over to Erdy. Down to Hilliard. Hilliard pressure. Now he'll dribble and take a shot. Off the mark. Hilliard with his own rebound. He'll go up, and he's fouled. Marty, I'm going to tell you what. I hate to get on people early, too, but there's no way an official can make that call from behind 2 players. You just can't see it.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The officials are wanting to be noticed. They must have ego problems. It's utterly disgusting to sit here and watch it. If the whistle's blown in 40 seconds 7 times, let them play.
I agree, Marty. You got to let these 2 teams play. 6:41 left to play. First shot's off the mark. Hilliard dribbles, releases. Second shot's good. And here comes Melvin Cozy, who is a very adequate basketball player, Marty, and a great football player.
Well, no doubt about it. And I think that's something that St. Thomas has been missing all year. Cozy had broken an ankle near the end of the football season, and he has been an integral part of this basketball team. So I think with Cozy back, it really helps St. Thomas. But boy, Springfield is about as quick a team as there is anywhere. They just fly to the ball, and they just do so many things well. And there you see Byron Robertson, Mr. Everything, great at everything he does. Up for 2.
Spin down low by number 5, Hilliard. And they'll inbound the basketball. For Stephen Ernest. Willie Cheney with a 3-pointer off the mark. Good block out down low by Ricotta. Now Robinson will go to the hole. His shot's up and off the mark. And he's fouled. Robinson fouled on his way to the hoop, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2, and they lead 6-4 with 3:58 remaining in the first.
Did you bring a bed, lunch, dinner? Because they're just blowing a whistle every 5 seconds. And it is ludicrous. They let them play.
Marty Morgan with a 22-letter word there. 3:58 left to play. Falcons have taken a 7-4 lead. Robinson at the line with his second shot, forthcoming. The release, the shot's up and good, 8-4. Cheney with the basketball. Swing it over to Gibbs. Now in the corner. Back to Gibbs. Dogs hesitant to take that 3 tonight early like they did in the first game. Trying to run a little motion offense here. Now over to Erdy. spotting up for three. Shots up and good. Number 20, Trey Fox.
He does everything that he's taught. He never makes mistakes. He makes perfect passes, and you saw earlier, he stopped and popped and hit the three.
Number 4, Gary Maitland with a jumper and a defender in his face. Good job by Maitland. 13-10, Falcons lead. Cheney was spot up from three. Shots up off the mark. Tipped out control by Maitland. Out to Robertson. Loose ball on the floor. Cozy with the basketball. He'll take a shot. No good. Ernie with the ball. And Ernie is fouled, and that's 2 on Cozy. And Marty, something that was missing early from STA, and he's got 2 fouls here, is Melvin Cozy. And he is a very important role in tonight's contest. Ernie with the basketball. Swinging in the corner. The give now back to Stephen Ernie. Down the hill. Now Cheney will go inside. He's got some room to work with. Nice pass by Cheney. Over to number 23, Brian Gibbs. 13-12, Falcons with the lead. Robertson. He'll walk the floor. Now in his half of the court. And almost a great pass, but stolen by Hill. Out to 23, Gibbs. He'll go for a shot up and good. And just like that, lightning, the Falcons trail 14-13. 2 quick buckets by 23, Brian Gibbs. Robertson will go, and a blocking foul called on Ernie. And he didn't get to that spot quick enough, according to the officials, Marty.
Well, it looked like it could have gone either way. Good defense by Ernie, but St. Thomas got the call. You cannot give this Springfield team any bit of daylight, Deke, or they will kill you. They are so fast, athletic, and they can be down by 15 points, and they're still in the ball game. They are that talented. But St. Thomas is hanging in tonight, and they're doing an excellent job. 2 great coaches going at each other. It's kind of like a chess match. So we're going to see as the game prolongs with 1:14 to go in the first quarter. It's Springfield 14 and St. Thomas 13.
Robinson shots up and good. Tied at 14. DePaula checks in for Cozy. Cozy picking up his second foul here in the first. 1:14 remaining in the first. We're tied at 14 apiece. Butch Mine, Marty Morgan, and Deke Bellavia live. Tape delayed, rather, from the STA gym here. And a good night for high school basketball. Cheney was swinging. Pass across court to Ernie. Now back to Gibbs. 1 minute. 1 minute left to play. Ernie with the pick. Now Cheney will go down low. He'll take a shot. It's up and good. What a shot by number 3, Willie Cheney. Woo, that's a great shot, Marty.
It was, and Willie Cheney just hung in the air and did a pirouette and made the shot. Beautiful shot by Cheney.
Paula at the line for the Falcons. First shot's up and good. Number 3, Tim DePaula, tied and scored 16 all with 55 seconds remaining in the first period. Second shot's up and good. DePaula 2 for 2 at the line. Cheney with the basketball. They trail by 1, 17-16. He'll take a jumper. Shots up and good. Number 3, Willie Cheney, since back in the day in the Nintendo basketball. 36 seconds remaining in the first. Springfield with a 1-point, 18-17 lead. Ernie with the basketball. Wide open from the top of the three-point line. Number 20 for the Bulldogs. That is Trey Fox, the sophomore. Tanini with the basketball. Over to DePaula. Trying to find Maitland. Maitland from the corner. Shots up and good. Woo! Number 4, Gary Maitland. And we're tied at 20. Cheney with the basketball. About to lose a handle. And a charge called on Willie Cheney. Charge called on Willie Cheney. 1.4 seconds remaining. 20-20. Got time for one shot, maybe. Got to heave it. And the shot's up and off the mark. So at the end of one, it's Springfield 20. The STA Falcons 20. High school basketball. What a good one we got for you on FBTV Channel 17. Down downtown Springfield. Piggly Wiggly is your one-stop shop for gas and groceries. Also, the three-way one-stop located on Highway 43 in Springfield. Stop in three-way today where they now have boiled crawfish, whole smoked chickens, and the best barbecue ribs in town. Tell them Deacon Marty sent you to the three-way one-stop. North Lake Sailor and Paging. This can't beat North Lake Sailor and Paging, your Bell South mobility agent. Locally owned and operated, and they are the oldest sailor center in this area. North Lake Sailor and Paging is located on 123 South Kate Street in Hammond. You can give them a call at 542-7187. North Lake Sailor and Paging proudly supports STA Athletics. And also bring you tonight's contest, the River Stop in Springfield. King cakes made fresh daily, all the way to the Mardi Gras. Overstuffed po' boys on homemade French bread, made by the Donut King himself with over 34 years of donut making experience, Mr. Ernie. Tell him we sent you there too, folks. The River Stop right on the corner in Springfield. Starting the second quarter, Marty, tied at 20 apiece.
And Deke, you couldn't ask for a better first quarter. It is exciting. One of the best games I've seen thus far early on. And Deke, let's just hope that the next three quarters are as exciting as the first one, because I've had a great time thus far.
In the game for the Dogs, number 50, Dennis Carter, the 5'11 junior. Shot high up off the glass, tipped out, loose ball on the floor, controlled by Cozy. Coach Goff says, oh, big fellas, calm down. And they get it to Robertson. Robertson with a nice pass, shots up and good. And that's number 3, Tim DePaula, 24-22. Falcons lead. Fox with the basketball. Cheney from way downtown, shots up and good. Woo! Nearly NBA 3 there. 25-24. Maitland with the basketball. Over to Robertson. A great atmosphere, folks. Glad you could join us on FBTV Channel 17. Marty Morgan and Dean Bellavia. We're here at St. Thomas Aquinas, and once again, we'd like to thank all the faculty and staff and Mr. Jose Bechara for allowing Florida Parish Television and all of our staff here this evening to come out and bring you high school basketball. Well, we're at the home of the Falcons. Some of the students like to call it the Bird Cage here, and it's definitely a tough place to play, folks. The Falcons are 7-1 in District 8-2A. Their only blemish coming 2.5 weeks ago to the Bulldogs. 4:50 remaining in the half. 25-25 is the score. Gibbs with the ball. They look for Erdy. Ball nearly stolen, but Willie Cheney picks it up. Cheney across court to Trey Fox. Fox over to Gibbs. Gibbs will have to move. Playing a little freeze tag. Fox and 1. Great call by Marty Morgan there. Cheney in trouble. Cross court pass to Fox. Fox back to 44. Smith. Now Cheney over to Erdy. And the defensive pressure is excellent right now. Tanini and Robertson and Maitland guarding the perimeter. That's about as good as you can, folks. Shemaine Smith with the basketball. Over to 23 Gibbs. Now he'll dribble. 25-25 is the score. Robertson with the steal. Here goes Byron Robertson. Shots up and good. Number 5, Byron Robertson. He has a chance for the three-point play. And Marty, you got to let Robertson shoot that one. Don't make a silly foul like you do right there and give him a chance at the three-point play.
And one thing Byron Robertson did, he's a predominantly left-handed shooter. He used his right hand. You very rarely see that in high school, a guy that is ambidextrous like that, and it just shows his athletic ability. Most kids would have gone in with their left, but he's Byron Robertson.
Yes, indeed. Robertson shots up and good. Three-point lead for the Falcons, 28-25. With 3:40 remaining in the half. Bulldogs with the basketball. Gibbs over to Smith. Looking for Cheney. Now to Gibbs. Down low to Ernie. Ernie will take the shot. Up and good. And a Let's see, is that a blocking foul? The officials are killing me, Marty. You're supposed to wave the basket in and then make the call. But then he does.
And that's a straw that stirs the drink. Stephen Erdy, he keeps his team together. He does the little things that makes it happen. And right there, he used his big body and got inside. Now he has a chance to tie the game.
Key stat, Melvin Koji picked up his third foul there. Loose ball on the floor. Controlled by number 14 for the Falcons. That's Davis with the rebound. Now over to Maitland in the corner to Robinson. He'll take a shot. Shots up and off the mark. And a blocking foul called on 45. Samain Smith. That's questionable there, Marty. I thought Smith was planted. But nevertheless, Regis Philbin makes the call. 28-27, 3:16 remaining in the half. Robinson trying to extend the lead as they lead by one, 28-27. First shot's up and off the mark. And that's uncharacteristically of Robinson because he is an excellent free throw shooter. Let's see if he can extend this lead. And a half, $29 to score. Robinson will inbound. Right there to Maitland. Maitland's got a good shot. He'll take it up and good. By number 4, Gary Maitland, 31-29. Falcons with the lead.
And I think St. Thomas has got to get more production out of Maitland if they're going to win this game. They cannot just solely rely on Robertson. Maitland's a big key to this team.
No question about it. He was in the first game. And he'll have to be tonight. He's answered the challenge thus far. Trying to post Cheney, but good defensive pressure there by Tony Tonini. Over to Erdy. Now Erdy to Gibbs. Gibbs will take a shot. Shots up and good. Number 23, Gibbs, $31 to score. Maitland will push the ball up the court. Swing it over to Ricotta. Now back to the top of Tonini. He'll take a three. Shots up and off the mark. Rebound over to 45, Samain Smith. 1:30 remaining. Cheney. Inside pass to Gibbs. Spin move. Shots up and no good. Tipped out over to Smith. Smith will take the shot. It's off the mark. And here goes Robinson. He's got some open court. Robinson swings it over to Maitland. Maitland will take the shots up and good. And the score is 33-31. Falcons regain the lead with 1:04 remaining in the half. Willie Cheney over to Stephen Erdy. And Coach Earl Goff's game plan has been an excellent one to this point, Marty.
It has. What he's done is he switched his defenses 2 or 3 times. He slowed it up. He's fast in the pace. But, you know, it's not like he's coaching against me or you. Mark Erdy's been around the block a few times himself.
Maitland with the basketball over to 20. John Tonini. 30 seconds left to play in the half. We're tied at 33 all. Tonini swings it over to Robinson. They're probably trying to hold for one shot here. Loosely guarded by Fox. Now they swing it over to Maitland. Maitland creates his own shot. Shots up and good. Number 4, Gary Maitland. Here comes Cheney. Cheney will split the defenders. He'll take a running jumper. Shots up off the mark. Loose ball. And that'll be the end of the first half. So at the end of one, it's the STA Falcons 35. The Springfield Bulldogs 33. And they got some trouble on the court. And now they need to get rid of it before it gets ugly. Level heads need to prevail. But let's hope they do. So at the half, it's STA 35, Springfield 33. We'll be back with the second half after this timeout. chance to end the first half, but I think everything got squared away. 35-33. Falcons lead this one. And they'll inbound the basketball. DePaula will do the honors for the Falcons. Ball tipped out by number 40, McGee. And now Robertson will do the inbounding duties. He found Maitland. Maitland with a shot. High off the glass. High off the mark. Over to 23 Gibbs will take a layup. It's up and good. And we're tied. 35 all. Waning.
Springfield's trying to pressure. They want to run. They want to run. And St. Thomas wants to slow it down and stay within their pace. So both teams trying to feel each other out, and it's kind of two differences. It's the running game of Springfield and the slow down pace of St. Thomas.
Robinson with the basketball, guarded by Hilliard. Little shake and bake. He'll get around the screen. He'll take a shot. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by McGee. McGee over to Erde. Erde will go to the rack. Shots up and good. Number 14, Stephen Erde. Hard to block a country-strong layup. And he is a strong individual. Kick ball. Ball will be controlled by the Falcons. They'll inbound to the far side. And folks, the atmosphere here is one of a kind, because I don't think there's any school that has fans quite close to the court, Marty. And that's what makes this gymnasium a tough place to play. Kick ball there, no call. 37-35. Dogs with the lead and the ball. 6:08 remaining in the third. Ready to hear you. He'll bounce inside. He'll take a shot. Off the mark. Backcourt of the Bulldogs. 5:10 left in the third. 39-35. Bulldogs with the lead in the basketball. Willie Cheney swings over to Erde. Looking for McGee on the cutter. He's got a shot. 12-foot jumper. Shots up and good. 41-35. Bulldogs with their biggest lead of the contest by 6. Falcons desperately need to convert here. Maitland with the basketball. Between the legs dribble. Now he's pressured. High pass. Controlled by Ricotta. Now swings it back over to Maitland. Now they reset up shot. Tanini with the basketball. Robinson will spot up from 3. It looks good, and it is good. Number 5, Byron Robinson.
Well, G, it's been the relentless pressure of Springfield. They've turned it up a notch. They pressured, and St. Thomas went 3 minutes without a field goal, and that hurt until the Robertson three-pointer. But St. Thomas needs to settle down and instead of trying to get the ball up in a hurry, do the things that they were taught to do and hit the right men and take their time getting the ball up court.
Tonight's game being brought to you by the Piggly Wiggly in downtown Springfield. Your friendly neighborhood Piggly Wiggly. Stop by for your one-stop shop for gas and groceries. Also tonight, bringing you tonight's contest, a 3-way one-stop. They now have boiled crawfish, smoked chickens, and the best barbecue ribs in town. That's the 3-way one-stop on Highway 43 in the heart of Springfield. Now the officials are warning the fans. I think someone over there had a camcorder, Marty, with a light on it. And that's probably what they're saying is distracting the basketball players. So no harm there. Just maybe a family movie will not be shot this evening. Cheney with the basketball. The Bulldogs lead 43-38. 3:50 remaining in the third. Erde with the basketball. Looking for Gibbs. He's been the 4-2 man here in the second half. Now they get it back to Gibbs in the paint. Over to Cheney. Head fake. Cheney will go up and off the glass. Oh, and a beautiful shot that lays in. Good. 45-38. Willie Cheney. He's one of the best in the area for sure, Marty.
And
Hilliard with the rebound. Dogs lead 45-38. Cross-court pass to Gibbs. Gibbs settles down. Nearly losing it to Hilliard. Now they'll swing it back down low. Over to Erde. Erde swings it to McGee. He'll spot up from 3. Shots up off the mark. Maitland with the rebound. Maitland's got some court. Oh, look at Maitland. Shots up and good. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Number 4, Gary Maitland. Marty, you know what that is? That's B-U-T-T-E-R, baby. Straight butter.
That was a beautiful, baby. Get out the mustard, baby, because it's hot dog time.
And the Falcons turn it over. Had a chance to cut it to 2 or 3 there. And Melvin Koji will check back in for number 20, Tanini. Bulldogs lead 45-40 with 2:50 remaining in the third. Willie Cheney slowly bringing the ball up the court. Looking for a little motion down low. The cutter will either be McGee or Hilliard. Hilliard guarded by Cozy. Now to Cheney. Cheney guarded by Maitland. Now McGee has the basketball. Back to Cheney. Cross-court bounce pass. Cheney over to Early. Now down low to Gibbs. Gibbs will take the shot. And a hook. A hook charge call there. That's where you hook around the back. And Marty, I think that's the dumbest call in basketball. I really do. Robertson with the basketball. Uh-oh, he's got some room. Byron Robertson cutting the lead to 3. 45-42. The Falcons are back quickly. Over to Erne. He'll take a 3. Shots up off the mark. Tipped out. Controlled by Hilliard. Hilliard back to Cheney. He'll take a 3. It's no good. Loose ball. Tipped up high. Still on the floor. Robertson tips it out of bounds. Over to the Bulldogs, but a great hustle by both teams there, Marty, fighting after that loose ball.
Well, not only does Byron Robertson have great athletic ability, he's such a competitor. You can see it on the court. He never stops hustling. His motor is running at all times, and he just gives 100% every time out.
Already been off the mark early here. With 2 3-point attempts, no good. Now McGee working into the Gibbs. McGee fakes it. He'll drive inside lane. Over to Ernie. He'll take the jumper. Stephen Ernie's shot, no good. And a travel call on the Bulldogs. 45-42. 1:37 left to play in the third. Great night of high school basketball here in Hammond at the STA gym on the St. Thomas campus. Robinson with a quick move and a nice pass by Robinson. And DePaulo was so wide open, he got to be looking all the time. Marty is right there. Robinson snuck one in. Could have been an easy basket. But DePaulo lost the handle on it. Now Robinson will look to inbound the basketball, and he does to DePaulo. 1:15 remaining in the third. 45-42. Bulldogs lead, but Falcons with the basketball. Okada, he's stuck. He'll have to move. Robinson will spot up from 3. Shots up and good. Number 5, Byron Robinson. And the score is tied with a minute left to play. Willie Cheney, cross-court pass to Erde. Now back to Cheney. And this gym is loud indeed. Woo, listen to the noise. Spot from 3. Shots up off the mark. Erde with the basketball. Back to Cheney. He'll take a 3. No good. Loose ball controlled by Cozy. Over to Robinson. They'll probably work for 1. 20 seconds left to play in the third. We're tied at 45 all. Robinson may go to the rack. It's finished. Good pass to Cozy. Shots up and good. 5 seconds. 4. And a double dribble call. And Marty, listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. With 5.2 seconds remaining in the third, 47-45, Falcons with the lead. And Melvin Coach has still got 1 life left, Marty, with 1 foul to get.
And Deke, this is the most exciting I've been in years. And Deke, as we go to the 4th quarter, the St. Thomas Falcons have stormed back. The crowd is electric. I'm excited, you're excited, and it
to our sponsors, folks. We could not bring you tonight's game supporting St. Thomas Aquinas Athletics. Also, the River Stop in Springfield. They have king cakes there made fresh daily, all the way till Fat Tuesday. Overstuffed po' boys on homemade French bread, especially made by the Donut King himself with 34 years of donut making experience. And I've eaten many of those donuts. Stop by the River Stop today on the corner in Springfield. Also tonight's game being brought to you by Mr. Lenny Lanou from Springfield. Three-way one-stop in Springfield, where they now have boiled crawfish, whole smoked chickens, and the best barbecue ribs in town. Stop by three-way one-stop on Highway 43 in Springfield. And also bringing you tonight's game, your friendly neighborhood Piggly Wiggly supermarket, your one-stop shop for gas and groceries, located in downtown Hammond and Marty, downtown Springfield. The fourth and final quarter should be a good one.
That was an awful call, but nevertheless. Now what deep we down St. Thomas is up by 2. And what they've got to do is stop Springfield down, because Springfield is a very athletic team. I mean, like we alluded to earlier, they could be down by 10 points, and they never stop running. Springfield throws so many athletes at you. All of them can shoot. All of them can jump. They're not ranked number 1 in the state for nothing. And there's a foul right there on number 14, Rusty Davis, and that's going to hurt. That's going to be his 5th. So with 7:53 to go in the game, St. Thomas loses one of their starters.
And Davis fouls out as the Falcons cling to a 47-45 lead. McGee with the basketball. Down low to Hilliard. Hilliard losing the handle. Tonini with the basketball. He'll push it. He'll take the shot inside, way off the mark. Tipped up at the goal by number 12, Cozy. Cozy will go to the line to shoot 2. Can extend the lead to 3 or 4 here as the Falcons lead by 2. 47-45 with 7:32 remaining in the contest. And boy, could number 1 fall this evening, Marty?
I don't know, Deke. It's just, it's frightening in here. It's nerve-wracking. Every little shot, every little action, every jump, every dribble. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. North Carolina Duke in basketball. Ohio State, Michigan in football. The Yankees and the Mets in basketball. Now St. Thomas and Springfield in basketball. It's exciting.
Cozy shot. Second shot, no good. The Dogs still lead. The Falcons still lead by 3. And that's it for Cozy. That's his 5th. But Marty, we've got to talk excited. We failed to mention what happened. If Springfield loses tonight, St. Thomas and Springfield would be tied. But the X factor is the Pine Red Raiders, who will host St. Thomas on Friday night. And Pine is very tough at home. So Springfield could be in good shape, even if they falter tonight. But they can claim the District 8-2A championship with a win this evening here over St. Thomas, with St. Thomas still having to go to Pine on Friday night. Erde with the shot. It's no good. Robertson controls the basketball. He'll push it up the court. He'll spot for 3. The shot's up. Off the mark. No good. Boy, that could have been a killer. But the Dogs still trail by 3 with 7 minutes remaining in the contest.
Indeed, we'll see how St. Thomas responds without Davis and Cozy. 2 starters and 2 guys that can hit the board.
We'll definitely have to watch that. Down low to Erde. Spot up from 3. Shots up and good. Woo! And that's number 40 from way downtown, Tobias McGee.
You just can't leave one man alone for Springfield. It's every integral part they insert can do anything. They can all shoot the 3. They can all dribble. They can all jump. But that man, Byron Robertson, is just going to take it upon himself and keep the Falcons in this game and put them ahead 50-48.
Take it to the rack, Big Byron. Take it to the rack. Loose ball in the ball game. And Marty, as we come up on the 5-minute mark, the officials are tense and tight. The coaches are tense and tight. So are the fans and the players. And I'm tense and tight.
Indeed, Springfield has just killed St. Thomas on the offensive boards. And a nice move right there by Tonini, but just cannot get it to drop. going to be a foul. And Tanini is going to, they're not in the bonus, they're going to throw it in.
And Robertson will inbound. What you have to watch is after Robertson inbounds, where he goes. Maitland with the shot. Up and good. Maitland giving the Falcons a 2-point 52-50 lead. Cheney with the basketball. Over to McGee in the corner. They'll take a shot up off the glass. It's good. Number 23, Ryan Gibbs. And we're tied at 52 all with 4:40 remaining in the contest. Everybody getting their money's worth this evening. Maitland throwing the dribble. Now over to Tanini. Back to Ricotta in the corner. Maitland looking to pull the trigger. He'll hesitate. Now he'll stop and pop. Shots up and good. He's on fire. Number 4, Gary Maitland. 54-52 Falcons lead. Back to Cheney. He'll fake it. Now back to Gibbs. He'll take a jumper. Off the mark. Tipped up. Loose ball. Ernie with the shot. What a shot by Stephen Ernie!
And that was a beautiful play by Ernie. Up in the air and converting. And once again, Springfield is killing them on the offensive board. St. Thomas has got to box out. And right there, good two-man from Maitland to Tanini. And we are going back and forth, Deke.
20-second timeout called on the floor. And Maitland has definitely taken over the game offensively with his passing skills and his jumpers for the Falcons as they lead by 2, 56-54. The crowd noise says it all. And once again, Marty, Springfield will be at home this Friday night taking on Pope John Paul. That's virtually an easy game for them. But STA will have to go to Washington Parish to take on Pine, who gave Springfield and St. Thomas all they wanted. Springfield beat Pine twice, had to do it in a hard way. And St. Thomas struggled with Pine as well. So St. Thomas, Marty, if they can win tonight and Friday night, you have a one-game playoff at a neutral site sometime next week for the District A2A Championship and the #1 seed out of this district.
And the way this one's going tonight, I don't know if Ron Gotro will let us do it on TV, but we'll certainly get in our cars and we'll be there because this has been one of the most exciting sporting events I've ever been a part of in my entire life. You've had everything, intensity, great athleticism, spirit. This is what high school sports is all about.
56-56. The problem is St. Thomas is having to work for it, Marty, and Springfield's getting a lot of loose ball, easy buckets. Robertson with the basketball. He'll drive to the rack. He'll take a shot up and good. Robertson is feeling it, folks. 3 minutes left to play. Falcons lead 58-56. Cheney guarded by Tanini. Now McGee in the corner. Now Tobias McGee will take a 3. Oh my goodness! From way downtown. Robertson and Maitland have been the go-to guys for the Falcons, especially here in the 4th period. And all McGee in the 4th period for Coach Ernie's Springfield Bulldogs.
And it was those 2 deadly from way downtown 3-pointers that may have turned this game in when it looked like St. Thomas had all the momentum, but Tobias McGee hit him from way downtown. And like we talked about earlier, St. Thomas, well-coached team, very athletic, but Springfield, maybe, having been there before, ranked #1, a little bit more athletic, any guy can kill you.
I will tell you what, folks, watching Coach Earl Goff in the huddle is like watching a bunch of Philadelphia lawyers get together because he is all business, Marty. He was talking to his players, getting them ready. 2 of the best coaches, if not the best in our area this evening, and 2 of the best teams, St. Thomas and Springfield. And, of course, there's another team in Hammond that's real good, the Tornadoes from Hammond, #2 in Class 5A. Robertson, second shot. Up, no good. Loose ball. Now controlled by McGee. Over to Cheney. Cheney got the floor. Tipped out. He'll control it. He'll lose the handle. And Willie Cheney has the basketball. Knocked out of bounds off of his leg. 64-59. Falcons with the basketball. Here comes Maitland. Swings it over in the corner to Tanini. He'll go to the rack. and passes the ball out of bounds. And Marty, pressure starting to show a little bit on the part of the Falcons as the defensive pressure by Springfield has increased greatly in the last 90 seconds. They lead by 5, 64-59. They can virtually hold this one and shoot fouls. Cheney passed the ball to Hilliard. Hilliard stripped. He'll get the rebound. He'll go up again, and then he's fouled. And that's 4 on Byron Robertson. And if you make these two here, Marty, you can basically play keep away from St. Thomas. And there's a timeout on the floor with 1:23 left to play in the ball game. It's Springfield 66, STA 59. And Marty, if Springfield's the #1 team in the state, St. Thomas is not far behind.
Well, no, they aren't, Dick. They've done a fine job. It looks like they're going to come out on the short end of the stick, but it's been a very well-played game tonight, and I just think the relentless pressure of Springfield kind of caught up to St. Thomas, and St. Thomas probably not being in these situations, Dick, might have hurt, but they'll learn a lot from this game, and they'll grow, and they'll be tough in the playoffs.
And Marty, I hear some fans going, uh-oh, roo-roo. They're biting off the Kenwood Kangaroos. Are the Roos that popular in basketball too? Could it be? 66-59. Bulldogs in the catbird seat and looking pretty. They have a 7-point lead. And they have the basketball. And Marty, right now, Coach Ernie's Dogs, if they just hit their free throws, if they shoot 50%, they'll salt this one away. STA making one last charge. As we see number 11 checking to the game for the Falcons. Cheney just dribbling the basketball, pushing it back by number 4, Maitland. And Coach Goff, what he's trying to do is let someone pick up the foul and then put Robertson back in the game, Marty, to give him his offensive power back out there. 3-point guys, you have to say would be Cheney, number 4, Maitland, and also Robertson for the Falcons. So they don't have to shoot threes from here on out, down by 3 possessions, Marty.
Well, no doubt about it. They're down by 7, and Cheney pretty much automatic from the free throw line. Has put them up by 8, so it's going to be a tall order for the Falcons. And, you know, the Falcons looked like they had a very good chance until number 20, Trey Fox, just killed them from 3-point land. And Robertson from 3-point land itself, giving the Falcons a bit of a life. And that is a terrible call by the official. He had all ball and he called a foul. It was an awful call, Dick.
I believe that's 5 on Robinson, Marty. I'm not sure. And that is all for Byron Robertson. And listen to the fans. 68-62, Byron Robinson plays his heart out this evening like he does every night. Talking to his father earlier in the morning, and he told me, he said, Dick, he said he hates to lose. And that's the characteristic and the quality of a great athlete.
And of a great champion. But you got to tip your hat to these Springfield Bulldogs that came in here into a hostile environment, and they were steady as can be, and they did the job. And Ernie right there, you know, mark of a coach's son. His father is a head coach, very well schooled, and he's probably not going to miss many free throws either.
69-62. Bulldogs with a 7-point lead, and Ernie with 1 shot remaining of a 2-shot foul. 1:03 remaining in the ballgame. Ernie's shot falls up and rolls in good. 70-62. Bulldogs will let them shoot. Just give a little pressure. Maitland shot up and good. Now the pass out to Hilliard. Now back to Fox. And he's fouled. Fox will go to the line, and Coach Goff screaming, saying, guys, we got to come up and foul quicker than that.
But you know, if you're Earl Goff and you're St. Thomas, Dick, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You gave the #1 ranked team in the state all they could handle. You had them on the ropes. It just wasn't your night tonight. But who knows, they could see each other later down the line in the playoffs. And let's face it, this is probably the best atmosphere we've been in any situation, whether it be football, basketball, or baseball, in a long time. It's been sheer excitement. And right there, number 23, Byron Gibbs, showing his athleticism, and another young man, Gary Maitland, who's given it all he has, as is the rest of these Falcons. Tanini, DePaula, Ricotta. Just a fine ball game tonight.